There's a lot going on in the world, and many of you might have heard me say before that the world is in a full geopolitical winter. But despite everything that is going on today, we do feel we have good news. And we're pleased to say that the EU is well on track to achieve its 2030 target. And that comes, as Teresa Ribeiro was saying, right from the Commission's assessment of the final national energy and climate plans. If you look at the data, you will find that the EU has already reduced emissions by 37% since 1990. And if you would make a comparison between 2022 and 2023, that year alone is an 8% downtick, which is basically confirming and speeding up the trend. And if we continue on that trajectory, I'm confident we can and we will make it. The national energy and climate plans complement EU policies that are already showing, in my view, truly impressive results. For instance, if you look at the ETS sector, there we have nearly halved the emissions it is covering since 2005. And the good news is we're steadily closing in on our 2030 goals. If Member States fully implement their plans alongside all the other EU policies, we are on track to reduce net greenhouse gas emissions by around 54%. And that is just 1 point shy of our 55% target. These final NECPs, and that is important, demonstrate a much stronger alignment with our climate and energy goals. And that is even more remarkable when compared to the initial drafts that we have discussed. But of course, it is also fair to say that the ambition on paper needs to be matched by ambition in the real world. And therefore, we will continue to support, we will continue to engage with our member states in order to make this happen. It will also mean stepping up investments in clean technologies, in carbon farming, in electrification, in grid modernization, and of course in all the skills that we will need to support a climate-neutral economy. It will also imply addressing energy poverty and ensuring a just transition, absolutely vital pillars of the transition, particularly as we're looking into the new emissions trading system for road transport and buildings, which we're rolling out. Now, the EU is, of course, offering substantial funding for each and every of these efforts. For instance, revenues from the EU ETS can be channeled into NECP related investments. And of course, as I'm sure you're well aware, the SCP, the Social Climate Fund, will provide targeted support to low-income households and SMEs, particularly in the sectors of building and transportation. So the progress we are making towards 2030 provides, in our view, a solid foundation for long-term climate and economic resilience. But of course, we must also look ahead. Setting a clear target for 2040, giving predictability in our view is important. And of course, all the elements that are related to the Clean Industrial Deal and the Affordable Energy Action Plan are key elements to drive this transformation. So to sum it all up, the NECP assessment in our view truly is good news. Good news for climate, good news for our economy. Also, there is still work to be done. We will continue to engage, we will continue to deliver on energy, on climate and on fairness. We see the change happening, we see the growth in clean energy and transport, we see ever more investments and innovation, we see clear industries starting to prosper, but we need to continue to keep building for this future. Thank you.